What's up, traders? Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, Wednesday night, and markets are open. The futures market's open. Today we had a pretty bad day, a lot of pain, but there's going to be more pain to come. I'm going to get into the charts. I estimate there's going to be about 3 more down days to come, and I will show you why I say that in a moment. But first, before we do that, let's get into what happened as far as trading the FOMC. On the left-hand side, you have the SQQQ 5-minute chart. On the right-hand side is TQQQ 5-minute chart. S for short, T for long. And basically, down here is the RSI. Up top, you had higher highs. Okay, so this is 2 p.m. right here. This was actually 2:30 before Jerome Powell took the microphone. Okay, it was higher highs. However, lower highs in the RSI before Jerome Powell even started talking. Okay, once he started talking, this is 235, this is 240, it really started going down. Okay, so it had a lot of bearish divergence, but it was already going down before he started talking. Okay, now let's compare that to SQQQ short. This is also equivalent to VIX. Okay, initially it went down and it had a lower low. However, RSI had a higher low. Okay, so yeah, that was it's almost as if the markets knew they were going to what Powell was going to say. I feel that this higher low, I'm sorry, this lower high down here was indicative of it was an ominous sign that they were going that the markets were going to fall. Okay, so that is how to interpret that chart. Let's move on to Nasdaq futures as of right now. This is the 1-hour chart. This is a very ominous sign right here. Let me just go ahead and zoom on in. Right now, it is down to negative 116. The MACD right here, the MACD 1-hour chart is down to negative 116. Lower low compared to the 28th right here. Okay, why is that an ominous sign? Let's look back. Let's go on back here. That this red line is tonight's current level, negative 116 as of tonight. Last time it dipped below negative 116. What happened? What happened this whole time? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So this is not a good look. It dipped once, and then then it tried to rally, and then it came on down again, and then it tried to rally, only to come down again. Right? The overall trend is down. Well, guess what? We're back. Right? There is no debating that. Okay? So let's contrast that. Let's go ahead and contrast it. Let's contrast it with the beginning of the uptrend here. See that? We didn't touch negative 116. In fact, this right here, this point right here, is the June low, right? This was a higher low compared to this. But we never revisited negative 116 again. From June all the way until August. Okay, and that was the peak, August 16th, that I'm looking at, that I have right here. We never touched this red line again. And in fact, when we were on that rally, it was closer to the zero line, right? It just the negative negative 67, I would say, is the average. Negative 60s is the lowest that it got when it was on that the bull phase, right? The counter trend rally. So see, if you compare that to here's the downswing, look at that, consistently touching the negative 100, negative 116 line, and we touched it tonight. All right, so not a good look. We have lost momentum. I mean, as of right now, it's up 0.27, but that's just I expect that. I mean, you're going to get a little bit some attempt to try to flatten out, but we're gonna go lower for you know at least, in my opinion, 3 trading days. The last time at least 3, if not more. I mean, the last time it touched it was here, and then we had 1, 2, 3. That's actually 4. 3, 3 to 4. So, when I switch over to the 4 hour, I mean, the 4 hour, look at that, it's heading there. I think it's heading there, right? Just like it was in this area when it was going down. I mean, this is not a good look. So, ultimately, I think tomorrow we're gonna go down and test the. Okay, so this is our current level. I think tomorrow we're gonna go and try to test. We're gonna go down here. Yep, that was the October 13th low. That was October 13th. If you recall, that was the day we dropped 500 points. We dropped 500 points in pre-market. That was when the September CPI was released. But then we rallied, right? We rallied to a net positive 833 to end the day, something like that, 800 plus. So, but I think that's where we're headed to. We're going to test that. I think we're likely going to break that, and we're going to keep going. And let me draw. There you go. I had that drawn out. This is the August 16th trend line. We were holding it. We were holding it until FOMC happened. We are now back in the channel, right? We are now back in this downswing channel. There's no questioning it. So, right there, we're back in. So, I think we're going lower. And so tomorrow's going to be Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday and Friday will be lower. We might try to have a little bit of a bounce intraday, but ultimately we're going lower. So right now I'm going to be looking to, get puts. Specifically, I'm going to wait for it to fail certain resistance lines or fail its own EMA 50 line, on the 5 minute or the 30 minute, you know. So if I see it start to fail and fail on the back test, that's it. I'm just going to be putting puts in. I'm not planning on going long. Any bounce during the day, I think will just be reversed the next day. So that's my opinion. And see, here's a closer look of the 4 hour. Look at that. It's just going down. It's gonna try to curl, but phew, we'll see. So that's all I've got, guys. We'll see about tomorrow when I do the pre-market outlook. All right, thanks. Talk to you later.